the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw. I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here.
And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he stopped as we get... Closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Let's go now.
Barkley goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? The key out of the shotgun. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Smith able to put it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that so he drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. Offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's get to that wide complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up 10-zip here in the first.
Jaguars nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Looking in the air here. Headed out right. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Complete right side to Washington. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10.
First down throwing for Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Smith able to put it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tutu. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Tutu gets it from the gun. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 3rd down, here's Tutu. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll return to the link right after this.
Ready, set.
We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Pat the 60, pat the 6. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
That one connects. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On play action, McKee. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
McKee from the gun. He's on a quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 42-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to start the drive. Caught, nice game left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They're looking for Michigan there that time. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Gain of 5. First down, Jacksonville.
Pass play coming here. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
On the give, it's Tootin. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Jaguars 14, Eagles 13.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. First down around with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Antrell Miller making that play. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going from the gun here. Hits him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Have him gain up about a handful there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. McKee back to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, the Jags got it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Get it! Viking 18! Reload!
Tootin headed left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down throw by McKee. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
70 line.
To throw, McKee. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And this one does not go far.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. That field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So less than a field goal set. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Puts it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Crack all 80. Ready.
Inside give here for Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So as that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back. And the results, 4th down coming up.
Logan Cook on the punt for the Jaguars.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
McKee out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here's McKee. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Diggs, pick it up. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Now, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate. What we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Here we go. Start.
Tootin. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5.
Eagles 16.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. That's McKee on the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Completed left side to Smith. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. McKee setting up to throw. He's Scott Smith again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
McKee looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. On play action, McKee. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll call his own number. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Set. Mikey, 18, turn up.
McKee on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Smith able to put it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
A toss play to Tootin. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Jaguars in a punt formation. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Go, set.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
For an Eagles first down.
No, set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to throw, Hurts. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has it in close. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And off to 2. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
line pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Jacksonville in punt formation.
Logan Cook on the punt for the Jaguars.
It's fielded at the 14. Escapes a defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. Gets some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after good from Smith. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Going again on 2nd and 10. Caught by Washington, left side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Ready up. Let's go. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. That's the first and more inside the 45. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. His offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. Has some space inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kinds of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Ready? Back to 60. Out
of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, Allen. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Right back to Allen. And it's not a re-up for both fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Back to throw. And they can't connect that time. And after the touchdown on... Unfortunately, can't finish off the 2 they needed to tie this game and force overtime. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
Hold it ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, one final shot. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very...